Hey guys, what is going on? My name is NoJ456 and today it has finally been released. We have the Independence Day update. I've been covering this for a while. I let you guys all know last night, very late, what was going to be included in it, and now it has finally come out a few hours later. I haven't slept yet. I've been recording this all day for you guys, and I really hope you enjoy this video because I'm going to be showing you everything that is included in the update, literally every single thing that was included, every piece of content I'm going to be showing in this video. This is what I do for every single DLC, and here are the like ratings on the last one. You guys absolutely love these videos, and I cannot wait to show you gameplay of everything that is in it. So if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, and let's go ahead and get started with the first thing, which is the absolutely amazing Liberator. Here's some gameplay of it. This thing is the absolute monster. It is four-wheel drive. All the wheels kind of turn at the same time. I'm not sure what exactly that is called, but it is an absolutely amazing vehicle. It is a Pegasus vehicle. It is going to run you $742,014. The description of it says, monster truckling. It is amazing what drunken rednecks will call sport. Raise your game in the Los Santos Road Rage Wars with the Liberator. Now this thing, it seems like it's kind of a random price, but it's actually the date of Independence Day. That's kind of like a little cool Easter egg. It's 7/4/2014. That is the day Independence Day is on, and it also makes for convenient, highly priced monster truck vehicle that you can order from Pegasus, go grab it, and drive around. Unfortunately, you cannot put it in the garage because it kind of is really too big to put in the garage, but overall, absolutely amazing vehicle, and you guys can definitely expect to see some really cool stuff and really funny gameplay coming out of this. But without further ado, let's go ahead and move on to the next vehicle. Boom, baby, here it is, the Western Sovereign. This thing is going to run you $120,000 on GTA Online. This one is upgradable because it is not a Pegasus vehicle, and the description of it says it's an iconic American image, a cop in sunglasses and unnecessary tight pants cruising down a dusty freeway on a Sovereign motorbike, pulling over female drivers and offering them 2 ways to pay their tickets. That's a pretty fun description of the vehicle. It is a one-seater bike, and you actually can put a couple upgrades on this thing, including the new upgrades that were just introduced in this, and I'm actually going to be showing you those right now, simply because there's not really much else to talk about with the Western Sovereign. There's nothing really cool about it, nothing really special. It has the American flag decals, which is awesome, but other than that, there's really nothing special to talk about it. I'll be going more in depth later, but here we go. Let's talk about the new mods that were added into Los Santos Customs. So here we have it, the new mods that you can put on every single vehicle, not just the new one that was added in, that you can actually take into Los Santos Customs. We have the Patriot tire smoke, $28,500. It's going to be very awesome. I'm going to show you some gameplay in a second of just how cool this thing is. And the other thing that was added into Los Santos Customs were the Star Spangled banners 1, 2, 3, and 4. And basically, the first one plays the first part of the Star Spangled banner, second one the second part, third one the third part, fourth one the fourth part. You need 4 people to play the entire song, and they cost progressively more. But honestly, I just picked the first one simply because it sounds the best, and you can kind of play it by yourself. You don't have to have like coordination with 4 people to actually make something that sounds like a real song. But here you're gonna see it, the tire smoke. It looks so awesome, especially on this motorcycle with the actual red, white, and blue. But what it will do is you just start spinning, and it'll actually rotate from red, white, and blue. The white tire smoke kind of looks gray, but again, that's just kind of the way it looks. And overall, I would definitely recommend this. I'm definitely gonna put this on every single vehicle because how cool is changing tire smoke? I mean, it's getting more and more ridiculous, but I can't complain, and I'm really excited about it. So let's go ahead and jump into the next thing here, which I think you guys will be very excited for. So if you guys have been a long-time subscriber, you know I absolutely love the masks. The masks are some of my favorite parts, and today we have some very good ones that they added in with the newest update. I'm going to be going through. You can kind of look at the prices. I'm not going to read them all off, but there are some very cool ones. There's the Black Wolf, the Gray Wolf, the Black Vulture, Pink Vulture, White Eagle, Brown Bull, Black Bull, Golden Bison, and I'm going to scroll up in just a second here, the Brown Bison, the Gray Bear, and then the Brown Bear to finish it off. So obviously I bought all of them simply because you can equip them anytime from your inventory. Let me know which in the comment section down below which one is your favorite. I personally love the White Eagle, the Bald Eagle, can't go wrong with that, but the Vulture one does look very funny as well. It's going to temporarily replace my raccoon mask, and I'm definitely going to be using this in the Liberator to drive around. So let me know in the comment section down below which one of those masks is your favorite, because obviously those are just some of my favorite things to do. And let's go ahead and move on to the next thing that was included in the Independence Day special. So next up, we have the new weapons that were added, and we got 2 new weapons and 1 new kind of equipable feature that you guys will see in just a second. I'll go over this in just a second, but here we have the Firework launcher. It's going to run you about $60,000. This thing is pretty pricey, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be keeping this forever. And the only upgrades you can put on it are just color ones, and the fireworks cost a lot of money. You can carry 20 max packs, but as you can see, you can just kind of upgrade the way it looks. There's really no other upgrades to put on there, so there's no different ammo types, but there is something else that you can do. But before we get to that, we can buy the $14,000 musket. Again, there's no upgrades except for the weapon tints, but the weapon tints do look very, very cool on this one. I went ahead and went with the LSPD, but the orange tint also looked very, very cool, and also the pink one. I mean, you can really pick anyone on this, and they all look very, very cool. But this is what I wanted to show you guys after I show you some of the gameplay of the weapons. It is the new Fireworks feature. I think this is going to just be temporary, because some of the stuff in this DLC will be temporary. They will be taking it away, kind of like the Valentine's Day DLC. I think this will be one of them, but before that happens, we're going to be able to capture some amazing, amazing moments with this. So before I show you that, let me go ahead and show you a little bit of gameplay of the firework launcher. Basically, whenever you do this, you can shoot it. It will launch fireworks into the air and catch whatever you hit on fire. It actually cannot explode cars. I mean, obviously, if you hit it with enough fire, it is going to eventually explode, but you can go ahead and shoot it anywhere. It looks a lot better at night. I'm going to show you some gameplay of that later in the video, but as you can see, it's just lighting everything on fire, and the musket is an absolute long-range beast. You can kill people in one hit from so far away. It's basically like an unscoped sniper rifle, and then as you can see, you can do the entire reload animation where you pour the powder back in, you cram it back in, and it's just a very, very cool weapon, and I definitely cannot wait to get some very cool headshots gameplay with this and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and jump into the next clip, which is going to be probably one of the coolest things that is included in this update. So here we have it. I predicted it in a previous video, and I really am glad that they decided to throw it in, and it is going to be fireworks that you can actually set off yourself in GTA Online. These look much better, and I'm going to show you a night clip and a day clip, kind of a really quick version of setting it up. But basically, there are 3 different colors for everyone: red, white, and blue. There are a fountain, shot burst, starburst, and trail burst fireworks. You can test them all out, see which ones you like best, but basically you can place them all down, put a fuse on them so you can actually time them and to do some sort of crazy explosion. You can have all of the people lay down all 10 of their fireworks. So at max, you can have 160 fireworks going off at one time in one session. If you have 16 people, all with 10 fireworks, setting up a fireworks display and triggering them all at the same time. But basically, you can place up to 10 fireworks. You can change what color, what type. You just need to buy them from the ammunition store, and then you can actually hit play, and it will trigger down the fuse. So obviously, a 4-second fuse and then an 8-second fuse. The 4-second one will go off first, and then 4 seconds later, the 8-second one will go off. You can create your own shows. You can do crazy stuff, and I think there are going to be some very cool community stuff going on with this. And if you guys want me to do something like that, definitely let me know on Twitter. I will be asking you guys if you want to create something crazy like this, maybe some sort of 160 firework going off at once. See if it looks very cool, and I'm really excited for it. So as you can see, it doesn't look as great in the daytime. However, really excited for it, and really excited to see what the community can come up with. So let's go ahead and jump into the rest of the stuff that was included in this update. So here I'm going to be showing you a brief overview of all of the different places you can buy. I will be covering this completely in another video, showing you the interiors of all of them, or making sure that they're all the same, kind of like the last update that we got where they were all different apartments, but all of the interiors were the same. But they all have different sized car garages, and from what I've heard on the updates, basically the garages are exactly the same as the garages we've had in the past. They look exactly the same on the inside, and it's just the inside of the houses that look a little different. So they're smaller garages. You can check out that if you want to, but I'll be covering that completely in another video before you guys buy those or anything like that. So here we go. Here's the really interesting clothing that we're getting with the Independence Day DLC. Basically, I'm just going to be showing you all the different outfits, and every single one of these little pieces of clothing you can find on the shelves, or the hats, or the sunglasses, or whatever you want to buy. You can buy it all separate, and this is basically just everything that was included. This is all the different combinations, stuff like that. Very cool stuff. Obviously, I'm a female, so there's different stuff for the guys, and I actually couldn't find the Made in the USA shirt. I mean, if you guys happen to find that, let me know in the comment section down below where I can find that, but they included that in the little description of the update, and I didn't actually see that anywhere. So anyway, let's go and move on to the next stuff, which is going to be the brand new parachute smoke that you can buy from Ammunition. You can go and equip that as you're flying out, or just before you go flying out. Equipped it, start holding A whenever you're using your parachute, and you will get this amazing changing parachute smoke trail that you can use to swoop down, use an American Eagle mask, spray up the countryside with a micro SMG, and just that's just the pure picture of American freedom right there. Just flying over the countryside, an American Eagle mask, spraying an SMG out of a parachute that you just jumped out of a helicopter. Absolutely American, and absolutely 100% what they were going for with the American Independence Day DLC. So I'm very excited to do this. This is Snapmatic City. There's so many good opportunities for this. And anyway, let's go to move on to the last two things here, which is going to be the little bit underwhelming roller coaster ride and Ferris wheel ride. Basically, all you do is you go up to it, you press right on the D-pad to ride them. They cost about $10 in GTA money, so very, very cheap. Obviously, you can kill a non-player character on the side of the street and get this money. It costs almost nothing, but basically all you do is sit in it. You can do this with multiple people, but especially the Ferris wheel, it's just very, very useless. And if you go up, you have to go on the entire cycle to get back down. The entire thing takes about 3 minutes. So if you hop on, you wanted to test it out, you have to go all the way around it, go back, and then you can finally get off. It'll automatically stop whenever it gets to the end. But the roller coaster goes every 30 seconds. So you can basically hop on it, it'll go all the way around, it'll stop, and then 30 seconds later it'll go again. I'm just showing you guys some fast motion gameplay in the background so you guys don't have to sit through the whole thing. But again, if you hop on the Ferris wheel, just know you're going to be there for a good 3 minutes or so, or more, depending on what happens. So I don't know, it's not my favorite thing in the entire world, but obviously anything added to GTA Online cannot hurt. I'm sure this will make for some absolutely amazing Snapmatic photos, and especially the roller coaster ride is very, very patriotic with the red, white, and blue there. So I'm very, very excited to see some Snapmatic photos coming out of this. And the last thing to wrap up this update is another customization option, and that is just the different color mullets. Those are the only hairs that were added in. There were no tattoos that I could find for female characters that were added in. Maybe there's some for males, but hairstyles are the last thing that was thrown in with this update. So that's about going to wrap up this video, guys. I'm going on 10 minutes, so I'm trying not to make the ending too long, but if you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. This took about a couple hours to record. I haven't slept yet. It's almost 8 a.m. in the morning, and I am absolutely exhausted. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video because I really put a lot of work into it, and all I ask in return is that you leave a like and you subscribe if you haven't already for all the latest and greatest content. I'll be covering a lot more stuff coming out in the later days and later on today, so you can expect to see all that on my channel. Be sure to follow me on Twitter for constant updates of what I'm up to, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is NoJ456. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
My life's a board game, but I'm never bored, man. I lose my keys, then I just smash it through the door frame. I might install